What's up, YouTube? Today's Geeky Acrylics video, I mix and match two Funkos to create Samantha Maxis from Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies storyline. Her look here is specifically inspired by her outfit and the cutscenes from Black Ops Cold War's Forsaken Easter egg. I really had a lot of fun with that. I know everyone has their own opinions, and not everyone was a huge fan of Black Ops Cold War Zombies, but I actually really enjoyed it. And, I love that Easter egg. I've been following the story for a long time, and I remember getting chills in those final moments of that Easter egg. And I've been wanting to capture her look and create her as a Funko for some time now. Just getting around to doing it, but super excited to share this with you guys. This was sculpted using Super Sculpey polymer clay to create her hoodie that she's wearing in the cutscenes and create a cool base for her. I'm going to link the videos in the description below for my Cold War mimic sculpture. And I also did the Shadow Man from the Shadows of Evil story. So I will link those below if you want to check those out. If you're a Zombies fan, show them some love, please. The Reddit posts and the Twitter posts and stuff got a lot of love. The TikToks as well, and all my socials are below if you want to follow those. But for some reason, my YouTube videos struggled to take off. So they didn't quite get the hype that all the other socials got. But I wanted it to kind of have a base with like the concrete and the dark crystals, kind of similar to what I did for the mimic. So yeah, I'm just basically sculpting out like a rocky structure, giving it some texture to really like sell that like concrete type effect. And then I use the Sculpey firm clay. It's obviously by the name, it's a little more firm, so it holds its shape better. So that's what I'm using here to kind of cut down and kind of sculpt out the shape for my dark aether crystals. You can use the beige clay, but the more you work with it, it gets like soft from the heat from your hands. It's like heat activated. So it does get a little soft and hard to hold those details. And I really wanted to capture that kind of hard crystallized structure. So I did use the firm clay here because I had some of that left over from doing the mimic sculpt. I did do that with a lot of, I think that was primarily the Sculpey firm clay. But yeah, it was really fun to create. I really love doing the bases and giving it just something special. I feel like if you saw Samantha Maxis, like her Funko, the completed process alone, you would still think, oh, that looks like Samantha Maxis. But having the base and stuff, I think really just adds to the whole thing. And it makes it look like something really cool to put on like a bookshelf or like a gaming setup. Right now, it's not really organized here, but once I get everything set up a little bit nicer, I hope to display the Mimic and Shadow Man and Samantha and whatever else I have planned all together on one shelf. So once the clay is baked, I prime it. This is done with a mix of black. What I'm putting down here is black gesso, so it's a black primer just to kind of soak in there. Into the porous texture I created for the stone. And then I dry brush the stone color over top of that. And then for Samantha and the dark aether crystals, I use a blend of black and white gesso to create like a gray primer. I always lay that down before I paint. And initially, I was going to give the dark aether crystals kind of like a glow. I kind of thought about going with like a glow paint or something like that. But then I wasn't sure if that would look kind of too cheesy for this piece or not. So I just ended up going with regular paint. You can let me know in the description below if you think this is a win or a fail. And let me know, like, if you're a fan of zombies, like, what's your favorite map? What game do you think had the best zombies. Personally, I love them all. I like maps from pretty much all of them. Um, Even the like separate like Infinite Warfare zombies. I feel like that was super underrated, but Treyarch zombies is definitely my favorite. Um, Not really happy with Vanguard right now, but making the best of it. And by making the best of it, I'm really not playing it that much. Hoping they add like an Easter egg storyline. I think that would be really cool. Um, a story quest is coming. I don't know if it's going to feel like an actual main quest or if it's going to be something a little more simplified because everything seems to be kind of like toned down and um, bare bones for this version of zombies. But I'm excited to see what's cooked up for next year. For the jacket here, you'll see that I am painting over with a different color blue. That's a great thing about acrylics. You work in thin layers, and then if you don't like it, you can just paint over it. The blue was a little too dark initially, and it was gonna be too close to the shade of her jeans, and so I realized there was way more contrast. It was definitely some shade of blue, but or like a brownish blue or something, so I just lightened it up to have a little more contrast between the hoodie and the pants there. Because it's almost the same shade of blue that I end up using for the denim. And in all the cutscenes, like it has that kind of like purple, like haze filter kind of thing over it. So it's kind of hard to tell the exact like tones. I checked like every angle, every screenshot from going back and looking at that, and it looked like she's wearing black boots, but maybe they were dark brown. I couldn't tell. So she got black boots. And then on the hands, I added just a highlight of purple to kind of um, show that glow when she's in her pose and she's about to show down with the Forsaken. I was really just trying to capture that moment. Obviously, she's not floating or flying or whatever, but I'm really happy with the outcome. Let me know what you think. Does it look like Samantha Maxis? Do you think this was a win? What other Funkos would you like to see? I got some custom PlayStation plates that I'm working on for the PS5 and some like a Pokemon Funko. I got a Venom video and a Spidey video coming out as well. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Bye bye.